I'm Levi. I'm 20 years old. I was baptized at St. Andrew, and I'll be speaking today about kind of self-reflection and what happens when you overthink, because that's something I think that I've really heard a lot of people talk about, and I think it's something that all of us do. I have spent the last 2 years, I graduated in 2019, I've spent the last 2 years at Normandale Community College, so I've gotten a chance to stay at home, whereas I've seen friends from my class and older and younger go off to college, so going to different states or going to different parts of the state. So I've seen friends come and friends go. But I've, of course, made friends from Normandale, wonderful people there. And with that, it's given me an opportunity to kind of reevaluate, what am I doing? Like, what's my purpose? And maybe I've overthought things, and that's why I'm speaking. But I think it's really important then to grow from those experiences. Like, I think I've definitely matured and grown as a person through this time, especially over the year of 2020 and now the part so far of 2021. Such as I think Jesus grew when he had stepped aside for the 40 days when he was beginning his ministry during Lent, and as well right after the Last Supper before his arrest in the Garden of Gethsemane, where he stepped aside from society, stepped away from his group of friends and the disciples, and prayed. He meditated. He thought about what was going on and evaluated what might happen, maybe predicted. Well, he knew what was going to happen at the Last Supper, but just accepting that and praying to God, the Father, and the Holy Spirit to protect him, to protect the people he loved, with all of God's children. So with that then, with Jesus resting and us resting then, what kind of resting, I'm asking, thinking to yourself, what kind of resting do you do? Because I think there's both positive resting and negative resting, kind of as a double-edged sword. There's the different kinds of resting, whether it could be productive resting or unproductive resting, like you're sleeping, or you could be getting sleep where you need it, or you could be getting a little bit too much sleep, or reading a book. You could be reading like a textbook. Hopefully not. You're not reading a textbook for fun, or like an educational book, or like me, you're reading comics or graphic novels where you're rotting your brain, as my parents would say. Or maybe you're thinking about the past. Then are you being productive, or is it more negative of how you're thinking about the past? Whether you're reminiscing or remembering old memories, or you're regretting different memories. So I ask you to think about yourself, think that to yourself this week, of how in some ways you've maybe overthought and how maybe you've grown through it. Thanks for letting me have a minute of your time. Have a great rest of your day.